Every single girl that does one of these videos speaks in a very like low tone or like a bougie tone or like a fancy tone, and I'm just thinking, do I need to follow in the direction of that? Or can I just like be brutally honest about the products that I love? This is one of the cases of avni's just manifesting ridiculous, ludicrous, far off in the future dreams of maybe one day being on Vogue Beauty Secrets, but until I get there, baby, everything I know is yours. Just to preface, I'm currently in France. There are certain products which I will be adding to my makeup routine, which I'm going to be showing you guys, that I don't currently have on me. But post-production avni, editing avni is going to add in the specific items that I don't currently have on me. So this is a full detailed routine for you guys. So usually I like to use the Supergoop sunscreen because it's the best and it's incredible, and it also is really nice as a primer. The reason for this is because the sunscreen itself is sticky. I am a big fucking like backer for using sunscreen as your moisturizer. Girls, I have used sunscreen every single day of my fucking life, and there's video proof for it on my channel, and it has not failed me. It has not failed me once because I have the skin. This is my skin. Go get some sunscreen, girl. Drugstore sunscreens are great. I mean, I literally use the Nivea like spray on sunscreen on my face, which I don't really know whether I should recommend or not, but start with that. Why am I not starting with that? Because I forgot to pack it in my bag, girl. But that's fine because I have been using just like a spray sunscreen on my face. In this video, I'm also not going to cover my skincare routine because I want to milk that for content, and we will do my skincare routine another day. So all of my skin prep for my makeup routine, I will show you guys another time. Also because I don't want to make this video ridiculously long because I love to yap, especially about stuff like this. I really love to start with a face primer just because it helps me to like get grip on my face before I apply any product. And I usually do this with sunscreen. But today we're using the Urban Decay foundation grip, and we're just gonna dab it into our face everywhere. I love doing things like this when I have nails because I just feel like such a rich bitch. Like, give me like a little bit of, like, it's just like ASMR for me, you know what I mean? It's great. I love it. I specifically really like to go in on my eye crease because I know that my makeup is not gonna stay there for long. This is just because, I don't know, the way that my eye creases all the time, my makeup tends, like my concealer tends to just kind of have just like not a nice effect on there. So I think I'm gonna just pack it on in those like areas, like even around my nose and just everywhere. Me personally, am I a foundation girly? No, I'm not. I'm not a foundation girly. If I do use a foundation, I use a tint. And a tint is so much better than a foundation for me because it actually feels like my skin. It also doesn't give you what I like to call like makeup texture. Like, makeup texture is fine if you're wearing like full face of foundation and you want to do that. But I think even if you have acne, even if you have like pimples, covering them up to a certain degree is fine, but you still want to look like your own face. You don't want to feel like you've just like taken paint from like a bucket and just kind of gone because baby, you can still see the things underneath. I think obviously people have different insecurities, so I'm not going to say that's not a right way to do things, but I think personally it's nice when you can still see your face and you can still see your skin. And that was a ridiculously long tangent for no reason. But I use the Giorgio Armani. She looks cute with the nails. So we're gonna go in with this concealer. I saw somewhere that you kind of go upwards and create a natural eyeshadow using the darkness of your, like the pigment of your eyelid. And I've never looked back since because I think it really, really works and it gives you a naturally really nice look. So I really just do go in like the inner corner and then I just go up because it also kind of snatches your face upwards, which is great. I also do it on my stash because I'm an Indian girl and I'm hairy on these areas, and sometimes I don't feel like waxing or shaving or doing any of that nonsense. I just want to cover it up. And can people still see it? Hell yeah, and that's fine. But just for me, I just go, oh, might as well try. I love to let this bitch sit for a minute, like just personally just let her just do her thing for at least 1 minute before I go in and I with my little beauty blender, because I don't know, I saw it somewhere online that it helps to kind of probably stay into your skin. I don't know the science behind it, but I think wait 1 minute before you blend. I'm gonna show you guys my technique if I don't have a beauty blender. I use this finger and I literally go in circles and just tap that baby out, okay? And use this finger, like on top of this finger, to kind of create like a feeling that she's your brush, because it really helps to stabilize what you're doing, because this sometimes you can go like everywhere. Doing this really helps, but I'm gonna go in with this and just kind of, I'm like moving the concealer upwards using the beauty blender because I really love that snatched look. Just dab and dab and dab and dab and dab away like it's 2016. You know what I mean? Seriously, for life, for life, for life, for life. I prefer doing it in layers rather than, you know, just going ham from day one and then blending it, because I feel like layers gives me the ability to kind of softly kind of transition it from my concealer to my bronzer. Especially because I'm like a round face girly. I do like it to be kind of strong, because the more structured my face looks and like the more definition my face has, I feel like it just attracts attention to my face shape, and I like that. But anyways, we're still layering on my, I was about to say blush, but it's not blush, it's bronzer. Yeah. Do I every single time I do my bronzer attempt to do a little button nose moment and don't know whether it works or not? Yes. Am I gonna do it on camera today? Also yes. So I tap in my eyeshadow brush and I just try and give myself a little buttony vibe. Like just give me a little tip of the nose action. I personally think that pinky, rougey blushes are not the best suited for my skin type. I think a purple blush, a burgundy, a deep dark tone is exactly what I need in my life, and this one is the one that I use. It's like a cheek and lip tint, I think. Yeah, lip and cheek balmy tint. I'll mix it up between powder and liquid blushes because I don't know, I don't like to stay rigid in my routine. I just kind of like to mix it up sometimes. Also, I don't really know which one lasts longer, personally. Another way of blending your blush that actually my friend Linny told me and taught me about was using this bit of your thumb and dabbing it upwards so you get that like high arched cheekbone line, like that. I think it's really like a good little trick. As I said before, I am a layering woman, so I will take tiny bits at a time and just slowly layer them on. Have I already got makeup on my robe? Yeah, but it's fine. It's allowed, it's allowed. In terms of eyebrows, I do love the Benefit brow liner, but I don't have it on me currently. That brow liner is my life. It's such a precision tip. It's incredible. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I don't even know why. It's so great. It's the perfect shade for my eyebrows. It like blends in seamlessly. I like the spoolie at the back, but the Anastasia one is also great. So when I'm doing my eyebrows, I actually only fill in the front bit of my eyebrows and I literally just do a line at the bottom. That's it. All I do is a line. Because I have thick eyebrows. My eyebrows speak for me. I don't really want them to be very defined. I just want them to be natural, but like have a little something going on. So I just go in and do the front. Now you're like, Avni, this looks really stupid. Why do you just have a line there? Now I'm gonna go in with the back of the spoolie and brush the product upwards so it spreads to the front of everything, so it like blends in, and that way you get a brow like that. And then this side you're gonna do the same thing. You'll see that. There you go. On to the bit that everybody loves, the eyes. Girl, the eyes. Now, I'm still not decided whether I'm gonna go for the glam eye that I'm absolutely obsessed with currently, or I'm just gonna go for the simple eye that I'm absolutely obsessed with currently. I feel like a glam eye is more fun, it has more steps, and we're not gonna do an everyday routine. I mean, so far, base every day, but now eyes and lips, let's take it up a little bit, girl. Let's do something fun, let's do something different. A creator called Mina is the reason why I do my eyes like this now, and props to her, creds to her, every single bit of original credit to her, because without her, I would have never known that brown girls with big eyes, this is the makeup for us. This is the makeup for us. What you're gonna do is you're gonna start with your bronzer and you're gonna apply it all over your lid, every single place on your lid. This is just so we're working with a soft base and just something simple that we can work with. The reason why I've got a little patch going on there is because the primer that I was using, it's a new primer that I was using, and I don't really like it because it's like ripping my blush up. So I do recommend the e.l.f. primer instead. I know this video is supposed to be like, Avni, you gotta look perfect, but sometimes shit like this happens. I do have the e.l.f. primer with me, but I've already started the video. So the primer that I was using, I'm gonna say don't use that. Both sides, just deepen that crease, girl. Now that we've done that, we're gonna go in with this palette right here. Look how stunning. Hi guys, by the way, yeah, I am filming on my iPad, but hi guys, hi iPad. We're gonna go in with this shade, this really deep dark shade right there, and we're gonna just go in the corners of our eyes. Sometimes with eyeshadow, I feel like it doesn't pick up unless I literally dip my finger in there. I don't know how hygienic that is, but that's my personal little moment that I like to do. Something to really create that like deep outer corner. So when you're looking at me, it's like, whew, and my eyes are just fucking drawing you in, girl. We're gonna go in on the other side and just like dip and just apply. With my finger, I do love to kind of dab like this. So I just like to go in as much as possible and just create that like really deep inner crease, girl. I also love to do this. I feel like everyone loves to do that, but just cleaning up my eyes with just literally going. Does that fuck up my concealer? Probably. Do I care? No. No, I don't. Now we're gonna go in with the other side, which is this like flat edge brush. We're gonna go in with the same color, and we're gonna literally just like the bottom bit of our eyes, just kind of drag it there. I know it doesn't look like it does much, but I really do believe that it does a lot. I'm never able to match my eyeshadows whatsoever. Let's pick up a dark eyeshadow, like the darkest one that you guys can find. And yeah, I'm gonna be using one of these motherfuckers, okay? And I'm gonna take this really dark black that she's got going on right there, dab it on. This is where I get a bit scared that I'm gonna get product all over my face, and I usually do, and then I have to redo a specific tiny little section of my face. So don't mind, I have not figured out how to do this well yet. Pull that baby down, girl, and just... I also do the top one because my friend Janelle does the top one, and so I do the top one. Now with this, I'm a lift and apply. This is so scary, but worth it. Is this the proper way of doing things like this? Probably not. And is someone in the comments gonna be like, oh my god, Avni, you shouldn't like have an applicator this close to your eye? Probably. I'm also gonna put some alternative like actual kohl or kaza sticks that you can get, which are also great, but I just do it this way I don't know why. I like how dark this Prada eyeshadow is, so that's my personal preference. I just love this though because it gives me that really like, oh, Smize, Tyra Banks vibe, you know, America's Next Top Model vibe, and I love it. Like, it makes me feel great, so that's what we do. Let's go back to the top of the lid. Now, the top of the lid, we've got the little color going on, we've got the brown going on, whatever. Now, I like to mix silver and gold, and I know that's like blasphemous for some people, but it works for me, and because it works for me, it works for me. So what I do usually is I will start with like a really weird colored silver moment. So like one of these. She's not even silver, she's just like more rose gold, if rose gold, but we're gonna layer with a silver, but like she's like a rose gold. And I'm just gonna put it from the middle of my lid all the way down as much as I can. Again, I feel like it gets picked up better with my finger. Just like dab, girl. Other side as well. Now, it doesn't look like there's a shift in the camera. Fuck, can you see that? We're gonna be really close and we're gonna be besties right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in like that. See that movement? Oh, and we're gonna repeat it on the other side. I know it doesn't look like that did much, but maybe it didn't, and maybe I'm in denial, but I feel like it did a little bit. We're gonna go in with a stunning like silver moment and just kind of dab it again. Okay, wow, this is so much more pigmented. The silver is kind of our base for our gold. I'm going to a white party this evening, so this look is gonna be perfect for that, I feel. I fear it may be perfect. Now that we've done that, added a bit more silver, we're gonna go in with this fucking gold. This gold right here. This gold's stunning. And I'm just gonna apply it exactly the way I applied my silver. But like, fucking, see how pigmented that is already? Like, now, I don't like a really bright inner corner, but I do like to do a little, it's a bit like, oh, a little bit of a golden tear is in her eye, but it's not that deep, you know? It's not like a, gold is leaking from her eyes vibe. It's like a little, like, it's a bit, you know? I feel like my 20s are all about being hot and sexy. Like, I want to feel like Penny from Big Bang Theory, but like in an Indian way. Which is great. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of this gorgeous deep dark black, and I'm just gonna literally like I'm not even touching it. Like, I'm not even touching it. And using the other brush that I didn't use on my eyes, I'm just gonna create like a false wing. I feel like that's gonna eat. Yum. I'm just going like this. That's all I'm fucking doing. I feel like she gives. She's cute. She's fun. She's done. When it comes to lashes, I have been very specific in my lifetime because I have done like the whole brush them out first, then apply like 15 different mascaras, then like, you know, like brow gel, and then just like fucking go ham. I don't even know. Now I have a very simple thing, which is if the product is good, you're not gonna have to do a lot. Like, it's gonna be very simple for you to kind of get exactly the result that you want from one product rather than a million. That being said, I'm using two products. I'm using this one and that one. Why do I have two different products? Because one, tighter spoolie. Like, the spoolie is like shaped to follow my eyelash. At least that's what I think it is. I don't know whether that's why they've done this, but it works for me like that. And then we have two, which is thick and brown. I saw this TikTok which was like brown bottom lashes is the way to go in life because apparently it like really makes your eyes like pop. So now I do brown bottom lashes because I'm nothing if not influenced. So we're gonna do that as well. But first, let's start off with the Lancome. And the way I apply my mascara is a little bit threefold, and I can't believe it's threefold, but it's fine. Using like this curved edge, I go in everywhere once, like really just kind of absolutely everywhere. Then I go in to the sides, specific. Oh, that happens every time. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer afterwards, but it's fine. I just go in like this, like just fluffing it upwards, but then like on my edges, I take the tip of the mascara brush and then just like go ham, girl. Because I kind of like a little bit of a messy look. I don't really want them to look like they're my lashes, especially with this type of makeup. I will show you guys my everyday makeup routine another day, or like my everyday eyeshadow base another day. But like, if I'm trying to go glam, girl, I want people to know that I'm wearing makeup, because they have to know that I'm wearing makeup to know about how good it looks. If that makes sense. We're just going in the alright, technical difficulties is fine. We just wipe that. Makeup is a lot of redoing. It's not gonna be like perfect. At least not for me. And you're wondering, Avni, why you fixated on the corner of your lashes? Because I cut my lashes off when I was like 13 because I got fake eyelashes done. And then I went into school and everyone was like, oh my fucking god, what are they? And instead of like being like a normal human being and being like, oh, they're my eyelash extensions, haha, I might have gotten them a bit too long, I literally went home being like, oh, I'm sick, I'm literally so sick, and then I cut them off. And it was like big drama in my school that I cut off my fucking lashes. And yeah, I did, okay? I was an insecure 13-year-old and stupid, but I did it. So now, because I cut my lashes, my like outer corner lashes are really, really short. So not really short, they don't give that like beautiful, stunning like flick that I want, you know? So I kind of hyperfixate on them a little bit. I dip in again, and this third dip, we're gonna go for the tops of my lashes specifically, just, you know, giving them more length, because the tops of my lashes, like, I love a big fat fucking lash. Like, it's my one like love in life is a big fat fucking lash. I did have a phase where I literally didn't put mascara on. I'm gonna do the other side and come back, because I'm not even kidding, the time has been on. It's 7 minutes of me doing my lashes, so of one lash. So let me do the other one and I'll come back. All right, so I did accidentally go in with some black here, but it's fine, we're just gonna cover it up with this. So take that, baby, and just let's do the bottom ones, girl. Fuck them up. I do still do this thing though. I know everyone's gonna be like, Avni, what the fuck are you doing? But I still am a firm believer of hoop to separate the lashes. It just makes them look less, like, I want them to look like I'm wearing makeup, but I also want them to be like beautiful. So I do separate the lashes. Do I recommend doing this? No. Well, I do, but maybe do it with something that's more like, that's less of a weapon in your hands, if possible. Mascara can get clumpy, so having something like this is really useful. Now, we're gonna go in with our brow pencil once again. Can you see like the little marks on my hands? It's so gross. We're gonna go in with our brow pencil once again, and we're gonna line the outside of our lips, because then we're gonna contour our lips to make them look fuller and juicier. And it also is just like a really nice transitionary color from the outside of your lips to the inner. Like, I'm feeling like a deep red moment, or even like a burgundy moment, because that's my favorite color as a brown girl. I think burgundy lips look incredible on brown women specifically, and I don't have it with me, I'm so sorry, but if I were to convince you of anything to buy for yourself ever, if I were to be an influencer in its true name, it's this Charlotte Tilbury lip shade. It's so good. Like, it's remarkably good, and I don't have it on me, so it's like really annoying. Maybe I'll do like a separate video of like my favorite things for brown women to have, or like, you know what, no, just, I want to say brown women because I want it to be like specific for people who look like me. Like, I know this works on stuff that like what I look like, but maybe just, I'm gonna call it favorite things that I want for brown women. But even if you're not brown, you can watch it. Like, why would you not? Let's use this. I'm a small overline girl. Like, I like to overline, but just a little bit. I used to fill in my Cupid's bow, but I realized that in every single picture you can tell that I filled in my fucking Cupid's bow. So now I don't, because I feel like it looks odd. Anyways, let's go in. I do like to fill in the corners a little bit more, like here. And I know it doesn't look blended, but it's fine. Now I use a separate second lip liner and I go in on my first. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of reds, very small amount of reds in the inner lip, just there. Now, to tie it all together, we're gonna go in with this. Oh fuck, that's the wrong color. Okay, so we don't have what I usually use, which is a bit of a piss take, but it's fine. We're just gonna Urban Decay. Maybe it fucked up on the face primer. It's not that good. But the lipsticks, they're beautiful. They're stunning lipstick. And then, ooh, maybe we could use a little bit of this lip and cheek tint. What do you guys feel? I feel like that's fine. And then I'm gonna go in with a gloss. I also feel like because the eyes are really deep dark brown, I'm gonna go in with the precision liner again, just because I want to show you what this looks like. I know everyone's not happy with the latest like Prisma Libre Givenchy drop because it's really shimmery and it's really like not what people think is a good powder, because the first one was divine. But I do think for a light powdering across your face, if you're going for a glam look, the baby eats. And sometimes if you want a little, what do you call it? You want a little bit of highlight, which I always do, mixed in. To be honest, it's not very shimmery, but a lot of people think that it is. I'm gonna go in with my YSL palette once again. Just gonna use a little bit there. Ooh, I'm thinking actually, what if we do a little bit of this moment, like a little bit of a pink highlight, because we've got blush going on. What if that's cute? Rose gold highlight. Ooh, did I just make the next trend? Rose gold highlight. Voila! I'm feeling to like, I want to add a little bit more concealer right there. And then blend with my finger. Whoop, 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 whoop. A bit more gold. Alright. I've gone near the window so you can see actually what the vibe is. Like this, it's the runway, mama. Alright. This is the final look. I'm gonna get changed in my outfit for the white party dinner and I'm gonna come back because I don't want to leave you guys just with the little bit of the look. I want the full look, and then you'll be like, oh, actually hot. Is it on my teeth? No. I love you guys. You're the best. I hope you like this. Guys, I'm in the fucking bathroom toilet because I forgot to film the final reveal. Also, this looks like the anime angle, you know, when they're like about to go fucking ape shit. Okay, let me just like put you guys down.